Welcome to the John Ligato Show. I'm John Ligato. I'm going to feature some snippets dealing with George Metz, who's given himself the macho handler of Rogue Nation. George is a particularly abusive auditor and will piss you off, I guarantee it. But stay tuned for some overdue karma.
You gotta eat.
He's inside.
Given that auditors can legally film from sidewalks, from public sidewalks, the question becomes, why this public sidewalk, with school buses filled with school kids?
Hey, what's your concern? You have a concern? No, I'm just an independent journalist capturing B-roll footage of the buses going in. Then learn your job.
Okay, I have a job to do.
Learn your job.
You have no business here.
A journalist always has...
Where's your credentials?
The judge implied that I was just going around harassing people and calling it journalism.
Now George heads to the post office, which is the ever-popular target of auditors who just got tired of filming children.
You just do your phone over it. In case you can't speak English.
Excuse me, sir. You're not supposed to take pictures in this. This is a federal building.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hey, turn the phone off.
Excuse me?
So turn the phone off.
I got permission from the Postmaster General. I'm good.
The Postmaster General, huh?
Yes, sir.
Sir, she didn't notify us about it?
She said she don't have to. You guys work under her. She don't have to okay it with you, she said.
She did, huh?
Yeah.
I see this on YouTube. I thought now I'm going to see it on person.
So George here is a humorist. He's a smart aleck who hides behind that camera knowing he can get away with his humorous asides, but only with public employees.
So I'm going to have to ask you to please turn it off.
Okay.
Speak politely.
I hear you. Thank you.
Excuse me?
I hear you. Thank you.
You're not listening.
You're not my daddy?
He's not going to listen. He's not the idiot to go around. Somebody will tell you to not to turn it off in a second, all right?
Yeah, the postal inspector. Give him a call.
Okay, they get aggressive with you, but they don't get aggressive with nobody else.
That's because...
They'll get the chief knocked down.
No, it's a stand your ground state. People get shot for making threats.
Don't you shot me. Then shot me.
I don't need any help. I don't need any help.
Fucking piece of shit.
Okay,
There you
I
are.
need you to stop videoing in our lobby.
I got permission.
I'll see you outside.
You have
Once I finish,
permission.
I'll wait for you outside.
Is that a threat?
I'm just letting you know I'm going to meet you outside.
Is that a threat?
Well, George, you know it's a threat, but you won't meet this guy outside because you're a coward. Take the camera away. You are a punk.
Excuse me?
So turn the phone off.
I got permission from the Postmaster General. I'm good.
George is referring to poster number 7, which auditors somehow believe gives them the legal ability to film anywhere in a post office. Except it doesn't, especially when George is filming counters where business is being conducted. And poster 7 also says that any supervisor within that post office can ask him to leave, and they must leave. Here's George at an Air Force facility.
Yeah, the day are.
Is that a BB gun? You got a permit to carry that, sir? You got a permit to carry that? You got a permit? Is that an AK? Are you Taliban? What's with the beret? Is this the French Foreign Legion?
Here's further proof of George's cowardice. He's verbally harassing a uniformed security officer because George wouldn't last 5 minutes at any boot camp. So attempting to embarrass a real warrior, he's admitting how small his testicles really are.
Hey, sir. Hey, somebody up here filming. Hello. You need to put that down. Yes, sir. Hello? Hey, sir. Hello? Here. Hey, there's no filming in the state institution, please, sir. Sir, You understand? Hey, go ahead and notify Berkeley County, please.
So George here is going for number 13 in the auditor playbook, the silent treatment.
Who are you with, sir?
And now begins the moment old George begins his descent into prison. Not jail, but prison.
State property is public property.
Sir, we have no visitors unless they're allowed through. No visitors coming here unless they're allowed.
I'm not trying to come in.
Or his or her designee, or even being on this property.
That's not law.
He is not signed, approved, or anything else to be on this property. He must exit this property.
The First Amendment allows it. There's no restricted access. There's no trespassing signs. There's no due process for anybody walking onto this property that they're not allowed to be here.
So what's the purpose of this today?
I'm a journalist. Like I said, it's totally within my First Amendment rights to come in on publicly accessible property and videotape whatever I could see. I do this all over the country, not just Georgia. I'm originally from Florida. Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Indiana, Ohio. I was out in Arizona 2 weeks ago. I do this all over the country. I'm well within my rights.
But is Georgie boy well within his rights?
So, this is a correctional facility.
That's correct.
Okay, do you want to leave?
What do you mean, a correctional facility?
This is a correctional facility. So at this time, you now under arrest.
You know, I promised you some karma, and here it is. The state of Georgia filed a criminal complaint against George. And on April 27, 2023, the jury found Rogue Nation guilty of, number 1, loitering near inmates. And number 2, though, obstruction of an officer. The prison sentence that George can expect is no less than 1 year and no more than 5 years, which means that he's going to have to at least spend 1 year in prison. And I got some advice for you, George. I put a lot of people in jail. Don't be a smartass in the prison. John Ligato Show is being broadcast from outside the gates of Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune in beautiful North Carolina. If you enjoy my show, please like, share, and subscribe. Semper Fidelis.